What's up, Gamecocks? I'm Warjalis.
And I'm Hannah Perella. Welcome to Carolina Calendar, coming to you from the Kennedy Greenhouse studio, keeping you up to date on events happening around campus and Columbia.
Hannah,
Ward,
it's been a long semester.
I can't believe it.
The last episode with you.
I can't
just
believe
hate it.
It's been a great semester. I can't wait for Carolina Calendar next semester. That's the thing.
I know. Are you coming back? You're gonna co-host with me?
Of course I'm coming
Okay.
back. Ward, this is my home.
She's
I'm
not
also stuck
leaving
on
me.
exec staff for another year, but that's beside the point.
Beautiful weather, but it's very windy.
Well, can you kick us off
Blowing
for
my
today,
papers
Ward?
around.
I know.
All right, kicking you off. This episode is a very punny name
Okay.
for an event happening. Carolina Productions presents Project Patio, and that is Pat-T-O, like tea.
Patio.
And can you guess where
Patio.
Project Patio is going to be?
I really can't. You want to give it to me?
On the Russell House patio, of course.
That makes me want to die.
Where else would it be?
Thank you, Ward.
But yeah,
That
Carolina
was
Productions
terrible.
and Carolina After Dark, it's a thing that student government does. They are pairing together for a night of music and crafts on the Russell House patio.
Okay, that
and
sounds
there's
fun.
Jordy Searcy. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name, but I saw the name and I was like, who is that?
I don't even know.
I know why I don't know her, and it's because she
Jordy
was a performer
Searcy.
on The Voice,
The
and will be there
Voice.
singing for anybody
Wow.
who stops by and making tea for people. All I can
She's
picture,
making tea, too?
All I can picture is just somebody like singing
Can
and
you
then
imagine?
making tea at the same time.
I'm sorry,
I don't know.
not to. Can you imagine being in The Voice and then being like, oh, now you got to serve tea to some random college students?
Well, she
a
was
couple
there-
years
she was on
later?
The Voice
Is
back
that
in-
rude? I can't say that. I'm sorry. I'm sure she's great.
It was back in the early days, 2014.
24. That's like 5 years ago, Ward. I was a child. I was a
So
freshman in
long.
high school. Oh my
I
god.
remember when The Voice first. I don't like The Voice. That's why I've never
Hey,
seen
that sounds like a good. So what time is that exactly?
It's 8 to 10
And
tonight
that's tonight? Oh, it's tonight. Okay.
on the Russell House patio. If you want to go see somebody who had 5 minutes of fame, make tea for you.
Well, there you
You
go.
will be
It
there.
definitely sounds interesting, but
I
another
love
thing
tea,
that happened.
so,
I
you
love
know,
tea
I might
too.
go-
I'm a good sweet
if
tea
it's
fan.
free.
Unsweet tea's not my thing, but sweet tea's always there
I
for
think
the win.
this is more hot tea though.
Oh, well, you know, okay, if that's your thing, I'd check out that.
I don't know.
But if you're
I don't
looking
know.
for something
Go
new,
ahead, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. If you're
We're
looking
done
for
with the
something new, you know,
patio.
on
Okay,
the
I like the
weekends,
name.
We have Russell House movies, Ward. We
Okay,
love
we
the
always
Russell
love
House
that,
movies.
yeah.
And this weekend, so that's going to be happening Friday through Sunday, 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. I believe.
Okay.
The first one for 6 p.m. is called Welcome to Marwin. Have
Okay.
you seen it?
I've not seen it, but I hear awful things about it, so I don't know if I'll be going to that movie. What
Yeah.
have you seen it?
I saw it just last weekend for the very first time. It was terrible, in my opinion.
Oh my God.
I want to clear the air. I'm a media arts major. This is what I do. I'm
Oh
a
my.
freshman. Hang on, let me just, okay, you know, it was a very bad movie in my opinion, but you know what? Experience some stuff. I guess if you want to go see a bad movie, go see a bad movie. I'm not going to judge you.
Okay, so
It's
that's
a
at
good time.
6.
And
What's
at
at 9?
9 p.m., it looks like we've got Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my god.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. I hate it.
Thoughts?
I will not be at Russell House movies this week, I'll tell you that.
Did you not like it?
But I didn't, and
Didn't it
everyone
win, like, an
loves
Oscar or
it. But I love movies too, and
It's not these two.
it's just slow and boring.
Really?
And it's called Bohemian Rhapsody, but like, not trying to spoil anything, but it's not about Bohemian Rhapsody at all. It's
Wow.
about Freddie Mercury's life. And it's very historically inaccurate, let me point out.
Okay.
And I am offended by movies that are like that.
No, for
but
sure.
the name doesn't make sense, historically inaccurate. Just
I've
not a
heard
great
some
movie.
things. I know it won a few Oscars, but what can you do? I guess I don't know. If that's your thing,
I think-
go check it out this weekend.
I think Rami Malek won the Oscar for
That's
that
right.
movie,
That's what it was.
Just
So
to
go
be
check it
honest.
out. Russell
But-
House Movies, 6-9 p.m.
Yes. Okay. So next,
Mm-hmm.
Carolina Productions. Again, where did they get all this money?
I don't.
They had a foam party last week.
Oh.
They have
And
The
that
Voice.
was great. I don't know if I told you.
Star.
I went to the
I don't
foam
even
party.
know.
It was a great time. The ground was really squishy. A whole bunch of hot teenage bodies were like, ah! It was
But,
a whole time.
You know,
let me
something
just
else
say.
that, you know, they must love their punny names, is all I'm saying. Because
Well,
this
yeah,
one's
they're
called
sorry.
Wreck-It Russell. Okay, and can you guess what is going on at Wreck-It Russell?
Is it Wreck-It Ralph?
They're watching Wreck-It Ralph 2, okay? They're not starting with the first one. They're watching Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Okay.
So if you guys like Wreck-It Ralph, You can come celebrate
What
the
if I
last day of
haven't
class.
seen Wreck-It Ralph 1?
with
Do I
Wreck-It
need to
Ralph
see
2.
Wreck-It Ralph 1 to see Wreck-It Ralph 2?
I didn't watch Wreck-It Ralph 2 to be honest, but it's on Davis Fields, and they also have arcade games too.
I love a good arcade
So like,
game.
I guess it kind of goes with the theme
Galaga?
of that. But it's from 8 to 12 p.m.
Okay.
on the last day of class. It's on Monday.
That'll be nice. A good breather, even though finals are still there. I have finals long after the last week of class.
So if you love Wreck-It Ralph, you love Disney stuff, that's the time to come.
Arcade
Monday,
games.
8 to 12 p.m. They're having the arcade games in Russell House lobby, and then I'm guessing they're showing it on the big screen on Davis Fields.
That'd be fun.
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
That'd be good. A good time.
So after the break, we'll hear from News 4 reporter and news director Spencer Buckler, who will bring you some info on the presidential search.
Good morning, USC. I'm Phoebe Murray.
And I'm Hannah Perella.
I'm Chloe Rafferty.
And I'm Evan Noon.
I'm Ashley Epperson.
I'm Leah Kazmarek.
And I'm Michaela Lopez. Thank you for spending your Friday morning with us.
Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio. Feel good. Feel informed. Feel Friday. This is Friday Morning Live. Welcome back to Carolina Calendar. I'm Spencer Buckler. If you haven't heard, the Presidential Candidate Search Committee has named 4 finalists for the next leader and president here at the University of South Carolina. One thing, all 4 finalists are men. We have John Straight Applegate from Indiana University, Robert Carlson Jr. from the University of Central Florida, William Tate IV from WashU over in St. Louis, and Joseph Wash Jr. from Northwestern University in Chicago. So the forums that you could go and hear these candidates speak started Monday, and the last one was actually today. That was John Applegate. Submissions, you can go and you can submit feedback, and it's all anonymous, and the Board of Trustees will see it. The deadline to do that is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Guys, have you heard about the different petitions going on about the presidential search?
Yeah, so big thing, and I was kind of expecting this because this was a big issue before they named the 4 candidates, was since there are going to be 4 finalists, is it going to be a diverse crowd? Obviously, that was really big. That was a really big issue.
Of course.
Of the 4 people, all men, 3 white males,
Yeah.
which is a big thing.
I know, even looking at like the semi-finalist pool, it was always very white
11.
wash,
I
to
heard
say
there
the
was
least.
11.
Yeah, it was 11.
11.
Once again,
11
all men
And all
again.
men, yeah.
So I have like most notably, I've seen the one that's been pushed the most, probably to me at least, has been the petition to have more women involved in the
Yeah.
process.
I've heard a lot of people have signed on to that. A lot of
I've
people
Yeah,
have
seen
signed
it
hundreds of
happen.
people,
So
I
many student
believe, yeah.
organizations. I believe like over 90 faculty and staff members. I know word's
Yeah.
really getting around about that, but I also heard there's more petitions just going around about the process we have here at USC and what we're doing.
I'm curious to see now if it actually makes any difference now that these 4 finalists have been named.
I know.
Is there?
Will change even happen at
Is
this
it?
point?
Yeah. Is it too
That's the
late
thing.
now
I
at
think it's
this
a big
point?
deal, though. They're like announcing them at the. They're like reading the petition and everything.
I hope they do.
at
I
the
don't
hearings.
know. Do you think it'll make a difference though? Like, will it impact
I doubt it.
the 4 candidates, which is
Which is sad.
disappointing.
It's sad,
yeah.
but I doubt it.
But it's
I
really
honestly
cool to
doubt
see
it.
just the campus, I guess, coming together, you know, and
It's
seeing
really
this-
interesting.
the
There's
waves
another,
that are happening.
There's another petition too that's like asking for more diverse crowd.
Yeah.
I hear they're sending them to Pastides too, which to me is interesting considering.
I don't know what he can do
love
at this point.
Pastides. He's a white male too.
Yes.
Yeah, and he
You're
doesn't. Does
100%.
he? How much influence does he have?
At this point, I don't think
I
much.
don't think he has
like,
much.
He's going. He's out the door. That's like, I mean, I think he can probably
Yeah.
help in,
You know,
bringing
the-
in the new president.
The
Beyond
thing
that.
is, no matter which president we get, everybody's going to be disappointed because it's not going
It's
to be
not
able to live up
Pastides.
to Pastides.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. One of those
Unfortunately.
things, but
Yeah.
But it's been signed by what, nearly 500 students? The
I've-
one with the.
Yeah, the one that needs that is requesting more diversity, and it has a list of 12 demands that call for not just a more inclusive process, but a more inclusive diversity, more inclusive university. Sorry,
especially
overall.
with our history,
Yeah.
I know with USC there's a whole lot going on, and especially acknowledging like South Carolina, it's a hot state for all those items, and especially our history involving like African American roots. It's a big issue, especially here on our campus. So definitely going forward, I think it's something that everyone wants to at least include, and especially in this process, make sure it's a highlight. I think the slogan for this campaign is "There's no place like home." Very Wizard of Oz, but I think it works.
I don't understand.
I'm not sure about that slogan, but yeah, I'm curious to see how this turns
see how
out.
it goes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Well, for sure it's good. We'll go ahead and moving on. We've got free printing and copying in preparation for finals. This is a huge deal, whether you've got study guides or exam papers or any of the like you need to print out. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's something that we have to print out, but they have free printing in the Russell House second floor lobby.
Okay.
So I guess just up where that little guy sits for the lost and found. I'm not sure I'm not sure where
Maybe
the
they'll
Russell
set
House
up
lobby
some
is.
printers.
That'd be nice, but I hear you go in there and from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. while materials last, which makes me think that materials
I have a
most
feeling
likely
there's
won't
going to be a
last too
long
long.
line. Although there's tons of
100%.
places on campus you can already get free printing at.
Yeah, we get free printing in the journalism
In the J
school.
school, you get free printing.
That is
And we get free printing in our SGTV office,
never-
Hannah.
Yeah.
I have not been using that. I've been paying the 10 cents per page at the library,
Oh, Hannah.
like a
Oh.
freshman. This is well. Anyway,
You'll
on
learn.
Wednesday
Strong word,
and
yeah.
Thursday, they're also going to be free bubble wrap. And I believe they're giving out, maybe it's from the mailroom, some extras, but they're giving it out to have students to pop and
Oh.
de-stress. Because in
No.
this day and age of 2019, all of us millennials just need to pop
Can
something.
you imagine the library on reading day? You're just going to be in there hearing pop, 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 pop.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling stressed.
But who doesn't love bubble wrap? though?
That's true. Maybe smarter idea, get your free bubble wrap, save it for move out so you don't have to go buy more bubble
I
wrap
like
when you
that
move
even
out.
better. And there's also free snacks. So there's something else, and I believe something about massage therapy. I wasn't
Oh,
quite
okay.
sure what this meant.
Oh, I've
Maybe
been
you like
wanting
lie in the
massage.
bubble wrap. Maybe Russell House is giving employees and handing out massage. I'm not sure. But go check it out for yourself. That's going to be Wednesday and Thursday. Massages, bubble wrap, and snacks. Everything you need.
Wow.
What more could you ask for?
That is great. But I'll tell you something that sounds more interesting to me.
Okay, word. Okay.
And that is on Sunday. So if you really want to take a break from all that studying,
I
the
do.
2019 Food and Wine Festival in 5 Points is on Saluda Avenue this Sunday.
Okay.
It's apparently a really big deal. I'd never even heard of it until
I've
now,
not- I
but
haven't either.
apparently tons of people come out. We've got farmers, artisans, musicians.
I
And more.
love a good farmer.
I saw on
Have I
Facebook,
mentioned?
a lot of my friends have said, like, yeah, I'm going to this event.
Yeah, like, I'm interested,
Yeah.
I'm
It was
going.
recommended for me.
Okay.
Personally, I think I'm going to stick with the bubble wrap, but that's just me.
No,
Wow,
but
that's
here, listen to this
expensive.
though.
Food and wine.
The food though is really, really good. They're having food, like taste testing from 50 local restaurants. That's a
Oh.
meal right there. That's more than a meal.
And it, oh,
That might
man,
win
that's
me
so
over.
good. It starts at 1. You can wake up at like, oh, that sounds so good.
And
I'll
then
be working in.
yeah. And like
I wish I could go. It sounds
50,
great.
but like 50,
does.
more than 50 restaurants. Like I just love when you go in like the mall and stuff, and they hand out those little.
Are you a
sample-
foodie, Ward? Can I?
I love food.
Yeah, no, I'm sensing that from the conversation here.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds great. We love artisans, we love farmers, we love musicians, and we love more.
It is.
We love all the above. Yeah, so a little bit of different type of event, but if you want to also get your mind off of finals, tomorrow baseball is playing. It's not at home, so you're gonna have to watch it on TV. It's going to be on the SEC network at 6:30. They're playing Missouri, obviously on the road in Missouri, and they're also playing again at Saturday at 6:30, and then Sunday at 2.
Okay, in Missouri?
All in Missouri.
All Missouri. But great games to watch is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so maybe like in between your bubble wrap, in between your food and wine festival, you
Tune
take a
in,
breather, get in
some-
bed.
Some Gamecock baseball.
Yeah, what
what I
else
mean?
would you like to watch? The thing is, Missouri is 7-10-1 this season. I'm not sure what our record is,
Okay, yeah, I need to do
but I don't think that we're doing great. So it might be an interesting game. I'm not all too sure. And remember, you can always stay updated on highlights and all coverage of Gamecock Athletics with SGTV's Capital
Capital
City.
City
We all know I don't
Sports.
like baseball, so y'all can go ahead and go
I mean,
fly to
you know,
Missouri
take
or
me out
wherever.
To the ball game. You know, I'm always down for
Watch
some.
that.
Is it peanuts?
Peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Peanuts and Cracker Jack.
And maybe a ballpark hot
I'm
dog.
not
haven't
quite
heard
sure.
that in a
Not
long
quite sure.
time.
So, what are your guys' plans for finals and summer break? It's finally
Well,
here. Talk to
my
me.
plans for finals is to take my
remind
finals.
me.
That's yes,
Yeah,
me as
studying
well.
a lot.
Thank you for that. Yeah. And you, Ward?
It's gonna be rough the next couple days for sure. It's just so busy. Like at this end of the year,
It is.
all the projects and stuff are due right around the same time. and
Summer
then
plans,
You have
though.
all the tests and
Let's
stuff.
consider beyond
I'm an
the
orientation
hell
leader.
It is fine. You're not.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
am.
really?
I am.
Yeah,
I'll be
so-
here.
Word, you're going to be sitting in front of freshmen doing dances for them.
Yeah, you're having an
Get this,
exciting
just
summer
last
ahead.
Summer, I
You're not
was
wrong.
in that I was in the auditorium, and the orientation leaders get up there and they're like,
They
"We're
do,
going
yeah.
to teach you Sandstorm," and they're like,
gonna be
"Woo!"
Ward.
and that's going to be Ward now. I'm very excited to see it. It's
Hey,
fantastic.
do not discount Sandstorm,
I
Hannah. It
know.
is a magical
Hey,
experience.
I love it now, but when you're with your parents and there's a whole bunch of Ward age kids doing Sandstorm,
It
you're
is
like,
very weird. I will give you that.
It's
One
an
of the things
experience
that I
that you
would
all
go
have to
through.
go through. Ward, I
And now-
support you, but my summer sounds better. I'm going to Jamaica.
"Oh wow."
Yeah, with my whole family. Yeah, no
Wow.
offense. Sounds a little bit better than staying here in Columbia,
Just a
Ward.
little bit. Oh, that's
Okay,
amazing.
okay.
Wow.
Enough of that.
Yeah, my grandparents, are very
Are Jamaican?
generous.
Oh, sorry.
No.
This is-
And we're going to celebrate their anniversary, which is really fun. I'm going with my whole family.
Wow.
So it'll be a lot of fun.
That's gonna be a great
Hannah, are you
time.
doing anything interesting?
I'm just gonna be back home, in Georgia, just working, waiting tables, the whole deal. But just enjoying my summer, going to the beach a lot.
And didn't you say
that whole
HGTV's
thing.
coming to your house?
Yes, tell us a little
yes,
bit about that,
yes.
Hannah.
God, it's-
Well,
I'm so
my dad
jealous.
teaches. He's an undercover agent, so he teaches at the
He's
school.
an undercover
down there.
agent?
Yeah, like the FBI. So he
Well,
teaches
not
at the
anymore.
school down there, essentially. And so my parents, they went ahead and they bought a condo because now that my dad's living down there half time, they're like, why not? And HGTV was like, oh, you're buying a condo in St. Simon's Island, Georgia. It's an island, so it's on the coast. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, we want to do an episode of Island Life on you. And
love
so
that
yeah,
show,
I think
too.
in May I've
Tell me
asked
when it
to
airs.
shadow their crew members because I'm like, I'm a media arts major. Let me in. So
That is
this
so
summer
funny.
I'm just gonna be apparently they feed you fantastically. So if anything,
I would expect nothing less from HGTV.
great food. Neither would I, honestly. You just
HGTV is
know
the
they have great
best.
food at HGTV.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So
Well, that sounds a lot.
It's gonna
Y'all
be
sound
great.
like you're
It's
having
gonna be
a lot of
great.
fun. I'll be having a lot of fun here on campus.
Hey,
Sad
you
to
know what?
see it.
We're all going to have a very fun summer.
it'll be a great.
It's gonna be fun.
And we can recap when we come back in the fall, right here on Carolina
Exactly,
Calendar.
right here.
Sad
Can't
to see the semester end.
On
I
Carolina
hate that this is our
Calendar.
last show.
Me too.
I know. I
Yes.
had to come be reporter for your guys' last show. I couldn't miss it.
We
you
love
know.
it, Spencer. We love it.
We love you, dude.
Wow. Thank you.
But yeah, thanks you guys so much for watching our last episode of Carolina Calendar, last episode of the semester. But don't worry, we will be back in the fall,
How
me
can we
and
not?
your lovely co-host, Hannah Perella.
Of course.
Yes, and so for a great semester here at Carolina Calendar, I'm Ward Jollis.
I'm Spencer Buckler.
And I'm Hannah Perella. We'll see you next fall. Want to stay with me, Ward?
Stay cocky, Carolina.